LaBelle and Harriman joined Valmark almost 15 years ago now, and without question, the best business decision our firm has ever made.
We looked at a lot of firms when we were thinking about joining Valmark, and we had a number of criteria that we were looking at. We always had this idea of do the right thing for the client, never put money ahead of what's in the client's best interest. And we quickly saw that Valmark had the exact same approach, and we began to trust them and wanted to work with them.
I think the thing that impressed me most was when I interviewed with Larry on the phone, and Larry wasn't interested in how much business I did. He was interested in how I did business and how I marketed. And I'll always remember that phone call with Larry.
I'm very excited about the growth of our business and the involvement of Valmark in our business. I don't have the huge back office payroll. Valmark has taken that on. We're on the same page, we're on the same team.
You can look at Valmark as an entity that services your business, or you can look at Valmark as a growth partner. And once you look at Valmark as a growth partner, growing 10 times isn't as impossible as it once seemed.
As we entered the insurance business, we wanted to know that we would deliver the best products, the best service, the best underwriting, and to be second wasn't acceptable. And so in working with Valmark, we know that we've been able to continue to do that.
Valmark has legacy, Valmark has staying power, Valmark has been transformational, and Valmark will be there long after I am passing the torch to the next generation.
I think one of our key considerations in joining Valmark was the values of the organization, and that starts right at the top. The company you keep is a reflection of who you are, and so if we have the opportunity to rub shoulders with the best, then we can only become better by that.
Well, one of the things that I found unique about Valmark, at least from the experience I've had with other broker-dealers, they're so large that I felt like you wouldn't have the personal attention that we've seen at Valmark.
Having a relationship with the people at Valmark and the leaders, they have common beliefs, values that we feel is very important. It's priceless.
Larry has personally been a very good friend and mentor to my practice and to my family. My two children at some particular point in time are both looking at this business actively.
As a 65-year-old business, now I've only been there 41 years, but I thought ahead, who is it that I want my sons to be associated with? And it was very clear to me that I want them to be associated with folks like the Ribka family and the leadership team that has been developed at Valmark.
They understand our industry is about two things, people and process. And if you get those two things right, you've got everything you need to be a great firm.
As I look to the future with my partnership with Valmark, I think the number one thing that comes to mind is a commitment to continuing to be creative with new processes. So no matter what happens in the marketplace, we can be competitive and continue to grow.
Since I've joined Valmark, we have grown tenfold, or more than tenfold. They've really been there every step. They've allowed us to leverage the resources that they have so that we could focus more on serving our clients and prospecting.
Valmark's always just one step ahead, understanding where the industry is going, understanding how important independence and objectivity is to our clients, and that we need to be on their side of the table, not on an insurance company's side of the table. And we're advocates for our clients, hands down, and that Valmark is there to support us in that endeavor. And you can go into any situation and just be 100% confident that you're doing the right thing for the client. There's no feeling like that. It's really special.
Valmark and Larry Ribka and his team of people have demonstrated that they're in it for the long run, and they want to be best in class. They want people to point to Valmark and say, that's the way it should be done.